Hey, welcome to the Daily Fish Podcast, where we're going to set up our Week 13 lineups. My name is Charles. I'm here joined with Dustin Hove,
What's up?
and we have a special guest today. We have Mr. Aaron, another legend in the 757 area. Say what's up, Aaron.
What's going on?
All right, so we have our lineup here on FanDuel, and we're going to make a Sunday only ticket. Um, and see what we can get from there. And hopefully we can make some money off this tournament lineup. You guys down for that?
Oh
I'm down.
yeah.
All right, let's go.
What
Uh,
Charles? What tournament do you want to put this in?
right now I have it in the single entry tournament.
Okay.
Just like a $2. What's the max buy-in, or what's the top prize? Like I think it's like a 20,000 guarantee prize pool.
Sweet. I'm
Pretty
gonna
nice.
put it in one of these mini dives for $1.
What, like 100 man?
It's like something like that.
Okay. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Um, should we just start with David Johnson? Just putting him in the lineup. I'm a big
I
advocate
say
of.
plug.
What's
You say
up?
I
what?
say plug him in. I think he's going to be the best running back play this week. He's going to be chalky, but I mean it's DJ. He essentially is the Cardinals' offense, and Washington can't stop the running back.
Yeah, I agree with
Nope.
that, man. I honestly feel like for the rest of the season, like I only have one running back slot on all my rosters. Um, all right, so where do we want to take this lineup? Do we want to get defensive kicker out of the way first, or
Let's pick a stack here. You guys want to go Breeze, Roethlisberger? Who do you like at quarterback? We like Tyrod too.
I do. My top two quarterbacks this week are Tyrod and Breeze,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just having trouble, uh, picking who I like better. I mean, I love Breeze at home. I mean, I feel like that's one of the 10 fantasy football commandments is thou shalt play Drew Brees at home. So,
That
but
is
um,
but
one
here's
of
the
the
big question: who are
commandments.
you going to stack them with? That's going to get the
that's
ball.
that's that's the question. I could play him naked. I mean,
Yeah,
I I mean, yeah, you do. I mean, last week, I mean, hindsight being 2020. I mean, I told Dustin that earlier in the week last week I had the lineups that I had Drew Brees and Michael Thomas, and as happens every Saturday or Sunday, I'm looking at my lineup and says, let me switch this up, and I think there's better plays out there. And sure enough, I made a huge mistake because
yeah.
I didn't have Brees or Thomas anywhere.
Oh, that's
Whoops.
brutal. Um, now
I
looking
like
at it,
I,
I like
I, I
Matt
like
Ryan.
Snead and Fleener too
Yeah, you could go with
as a
Fleener.
stack.
I like Matt Ryan. I'm looking at him, and it's just like he's just like super like. I think he's due for a game. Him and Julio.
And no one is talking about them. No one is talking about that game.
Yeah, they are. I've heard a lot of people like Julio.
I have
Yeah,
not. Well, Julio, yes, but I mean Matt Ryan. Like, no one's talking about using Matt Ryan this week.
You
Everybody's
want to
talking
do it?
Julio. Yeah, let's. I mean,
all right,
yeah, let's do it.
all
It's
right.
going
Let's
to
put
be
him and
Contreras.
Julio up.
All right, let's put Matt Ryan and Julio. Gotta
Yeah.
have them paired up.
All right.
Yeah,
So let's see what do we have here. Where should we attack? I really like watching the Arizona game for wide receivers and tight ends, especially Vernon Davis. I love Vernon Davis Price at 4,600 at tight end.
I have a suggestion. You guys want to run it back with Kelsey or Tyreek Hill?
I feel like Tyreek Hill is going to be chasing points.
Yeah.
I think it's if you're looking at that game. Problem is, I like Kelsey, but I think that game is going to be a very slow paced game. I don't think. I really think that they're going to try to grind it out with Ware. I don't think. I don't think. I really don't see Smith having to throw the ball a whole lot. I mean, I think Kelsey's going to get some red zone looks, but I don't see this being a Tyreek Hill week. I just don't.
Does FanDuel
I do.
count punt returns or kickoff returns? for player points.
Yeah, that's why he had
Oh.
like 30 points last week.
Yeah, he got 28 on FanDuel.
All right. Well, what do you guys want? You want to knock out kicker and defense?
Yeah, I usually like doing that. Just so you know where you can spend the rest of your money at, and you don't have to worry
Yeah.
about like wasting money. It's like, oh, I forgot to pick a defense. What defenses scream out at me? They're cheap. I mean, obviously Denver. I like Denver's defense. Baltimore might be a randomly good play. I even thought about Miami as a random play.
Well, let's think about this for a second, and I'll just throw this out there. And I know I was talking with Dustin about this earlier. What's the price right now for Arizona?
4,400.
Oh, that's kind of high. Yeah, on DraftKings they're 2,700, and I feel like they're so low priced. And yes, Washington's been playing well, but Arizona still has a good defensive unit. I mean, they have been getting beat, but
Well, what about this aspect then? We'll just flip it around. And what about Washington's defense? Playing against the number one offense that gives most points to defenses. What about that?
that's true. That's true, but
Yeah,
We got
they're sort of priced kinda
DJ
high
in
now.
there. I'm
you
not
got
trying to.
DJ. You got DJ, so I just all bets are off. I mean, I honestly that game the only person I want to play in that whole game is DJ. I just
Me too.
I he's the only guy that I know what you're going to get. The rest of the I mean, and I mean this for Washington as well. Like I just don't know like what Arizona Cardinals team is gonna show up.
Nah, I mean they've been consistently turning over the ball. That's definitely one thing. I don't know. What about Cincinnati at Philly? Do you like that defense play?
I'm done with the Bengals on defense. They burned me too many times.
I already know how you feel about the Chargers game, so I won't mention that.
What about the
Um,
Panthers? Get some sacks on Russell Wilson.
Were they
Yeah, I
averaging?
mean it's a
They're
They're
doing
cheap,
all right
too.
in points. Let's see. Who's their highest game? Arizona, 19 points. And their defense isn't even that good either. They got 19 points against Arizona. I don't know how you don't start Washington. I mean, they are kind of overcosted though this week. Um, let's see.
It could be a trap game. It could be
What
a trap
about Packers?
I do like the Packers against Houston. Houston's got to be up there with
game.
getting
Yeah.
most points.
You guys want to lock that in?
All right,
Yeah, let's do it.
boom, Packers. All right,
I like that.
kicker. I like Prater because I think Detroit, New Orleans is going to be a shootout. I don't think
Yep.
Detroit can score a lot of touchdowns.
Lock him in. I like it too.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So now we got two wide receivers, tight end, and a running back. We need to pick. So who are we looking at?
Well,
You
Aaron, you
wanna-
want to take a wide receiver or what? Go ahead and take a pick here.
Well, yeah, I like a couple guys. See, the problem is I feel like this week I keep gravitating towards the higher priced guys.
That's fine.
And how we're doing on salary right now?
We're
6,100.
averaging- Yeah, 6,100 per player.
Man, so I kind of feel like we need to. It's so tough. I really like. I kind of want to get Michael Thomas in there, man.
All right, let's do it.
I mean, I know it's going to be chalky, but
Michael Thomas.
I mean, or we could go off the net. I mean, and I don't really feel 100% confident about it anymore. But earlier in the week, I was like, oh, I'm getting Cooks in all my lineups. I'm all in on Cooks. But as the week has gone on, I don't know. I don't know if that's really the play this week. I just, Thomas has been balling out, and you know that it's going to be a high scoring game. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just, I mean, Detroit's defense is playing better than they did at the beginning of the year, but they're still not that good. And I mean, New Orleans has, one of the most prolific offenses in the league, if not the most.
Like all these stat lines for all these stupid New Orleans wide receivers are terrible. Like they're so up and down.
I know.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, Thomas is a little bit more even because he's got a stretch of like 16, 12, 16, 18. Then he dips down to 9, 21, 2, 9, 27.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Uh,
I'm not a fan of New Orleans wide receivers just because you don't know who's going to get the ball. You don't know who's going to be completely ignored. But I mean, Michael
Yep.
Thomas is in the lineup for now. If we have
All
to,
right.
that's definitely something that we can change if we need to make more
Mhm.
room.
Yeah.
All right. How about tight end? Is there a good tight end play? Maybe like a Kobe
I got
Fleener, maybe.
a salary relief.
For a
Ladarius
wide
Green.
receiver.
For tight end.
Tight end.
Oh, I
Antonio
love
Gates.
I love the Ladarius Green play.
Yeah,
I love
they're
that.
going against the Giants. You can beat them over the middle. They're at home.
I
And
absolutely love that.
he's minimum price too.
I gotta go down this list super far.
Mike Tomlin said Tuesday he expects Green to have an increased role in the offense going forward. So he only runs pass routes.
Yep.
What's his best game so far this year? 7. 7.7.
He how many games has he played?
3. And he's
Yeah.
got 0-1, and the other one's 4. So
Mhm.
that's his. I mean, like because this is a tournament, I can see this being a play, like definitely a play that can pay off. But this is like Dustin's Dwayne Washington rant for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he
It
tried to
is.
convince you on that one too. That was
Yep.
that was a good look right there.
Quit trolling me, dude.
All right. So right now we
Oh,
have
man.
6,600 between two players, a running back and a wide receiver.
Yeah, you pick Charles. Who do you want?
Let's see. I don't know how far down I want to go with the running back because like Blunt, I have a good feeling with. Got him splash around. Devontae Booker might be a good play. Yeah, let's go Devontae Booker.
Booker? Okay.
Boom.
Okay.
Yeah. He could have a blow up game.
Yeah. And now it leaves us 6,800 for wide receiver. Oh, Brandon Cooks. Lock it up.
Brandon Cooks.
Just cover.
No, dude.
Cover
Nah.
everything.
All in on the Saints receivers.
Hey, on the
Snead's
Monday,
gonna have 2 touchdowns, and we're gonna have Cooks and Thomas.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna take. Let's go with Kelvin Benjamin.
All right. Let's see. Do we want to move up anything or move down? Let's see. There's no one really like 100 or 200 above either one of these guys. And like, what about Crowder? You guys liking Crowder?
I love Crowder. I don't know why, but I've just been sitting here thinking about that, and I don't think you're going to see any crazy. I don't think you're going to see any crazy long plays, but I think Crowder is going to get a lot of those short passes this week. I don't think you're going to see. I don't think Djax is going to have a big game. I think if anybody's going to catch it there, I'm really feeling Crowder.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at Kelvin Benjamin's stat line, and I'm sort of liking it because it's pretty consistent, except for the one game. He might have gotten injured. I don't know. He's only got one target that one game. But I mean, like, he's always like, was he averaging 11 with a couple 12s? He had a 26 against San Fran at the beginning of the year. Matchup wise, though, I'm not feeling it, but it almost looks like he's due for like a breakout game where like he gets like 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, he scored 2 touchdowns against Seattle his rookie year against Richard Sherman.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this might be a good thing. But who knows? I mean, like, that's not saying much because it's not the same Carolina team as a whole. because their offensive line got a lot worse than it did 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago or 3 years ago?
For what?
Kelvin Benjamin's rookie year. That was 2 years ago, right? Because he sat out the
Yeah.
entire last year.
He missed his sophomore year with the injury. He was out for the season.
Yeah. I mean, they're definitely not the same team like they were last time when they played Carolina, but I mean, looking at his stats, though, I mean, he's solid. He's almost due for a good breakout. Let's see here. Is there anything I do not like about this lineup? I guess Darius Green is the only, like, my questionable thing, but I mean,
It's a tournament lineup, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta put yourself out there in these kinds of things.
All right, boom. Lock it up.
All right. So what's the final rundown there?
All right, so we got Matt Ryan, David Johnson, and Devontae Booker at running back. Julio Jones, Michael Thomas, Kelvin Benjamin, wide receivers. Ladarius Green for tight end. Matt Prater for kicker. Packers defense. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
After reading that lineup, there's only really two spots that I'm iffy about. Well, 2.5. Booker, Green, and Thomas.
Thomas? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he has a letdown game.
I don't know.
I'm all in on Snead and Fleener this week.
You love Snead. I know you do.
Yep.
All right.
I like Drew Brees and Fleener as a stack.
Are you trying
Yeah.
to make another lineup real quick?
Well, see, that's one thing I
You wanna
will
do it on
say.
PK?
Well, here, let me make this statement here. I heard today that Fleener's snap count has been dwindling. It's actually been on a downward trend.
Yeah.
Over the last few weeks. So I would just keep that in mind with Fleener. I wouldn't get too crazy with him. I'm not saying don't play him because I like him too, but
Yeah.
that's the one thing. If you're looking for a reason not to play Fleener, I think that would be the one.
Understood. It's a great matchup, and it's a huge team total. So even if he sees a third of the snaps, he's a red zone target. He could score twice.
Yep.
All
All right, let's put a tournament lineup together on DraftKings.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with this 431,000 entry $3 NFL 1.1 million play action.
Oh yeah. We're gonna take it down.
Yep. So we need the nuts here. Charles, who do you want, man? Go ahead. Take your pick.
I'm loading up right now. All right, let's see. Who do we have? Oh man, this is a whole new world. What are the prices? 95. Le'Veon Bell's cheaper than David Johnson. Jesus. You know, we're going to Antonio Brown. I'm going to slam him.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's do the. You guys want to do Steelers stack?
All right, we'll do that.
Let's do Ben, Bell, and Brown.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right. So
Hey, they won somebody $1 million 2 years ago.
You know where that production's coming from that team. That's just these three guys. So if they play well, Bell could have 2, and Brown could have 2, and Ben could pass all those. You know.
Yeah.
All right. So now we have no money.
Marquise Wilson, Malcolm Mitchell.
What do you guys want to do here? You want to grab
Ladarius? We might as well put Ladarius Green in there too.
Yeah, we could do that. Charles doesn't like Ladarius Green.
Load up. I know I know. But now we have no money.
He looks worried.
No. I was in the wrong tournament. I was in like the afternoon game tournament. So I was like, why does this lineup seem super small?
Yeah. So
who are we putting on?
Ben, Bell, and Brown.
Okay.
all the Steelers.
Luckily, the low end of all the players on this site is 3,000, so we have some wiggle rooms.
I really like starting a lineup like this.
Yeah, I definitely.
It kind of reminds me of that Dallas game.
Mm-hmm. And you could get well, no, you can't because we don't have any money.
Well, let's start.
Run it back with ODB?
Yeah.
All right, let's start getting some money. Let's pick a defense real quick.
Redskins.
Wow, they're super cheap on this one.
Yep.
Compared to, holy crap, where are they?
Well, see, they're down at the bottom.
I 100% like this.
That wasn't a joke. I was just saying that's where they are.
What about Bills D against Oakland?
No, there's some people out there that think the Bills are going to win that game.
What about Steelers D?
No.
Nah, I like the Redskins here. 2,400. That gives us a lot of cap room. Like I said,
okay.
Arizona's got they give up so many points. It's crazy. Like Carson Palmer loves turning that ball over.
Yes.
Are we putting a tight end in here now, just so we can save some more money?
Ladarius Green.
Come on.
If he gets a touchdown, we got double points.
Yeah.
I really doubt he's getting a touchdown.
Are you serious? He's talented, man.
Oh, he's not even minimum on here? Oh, feels dirty. All right, whatever.
I know.
4-team stack. Let's go.
If it's wrong, I don't want to be right.
Well, do you want to put Gresham in? He's cheap.
No.
I like Ladarius Green as a really cheap option.
All right.
Yeah, I do too. I'm not playing Gresham.
So
who's thrown at like once a quarter?
So where are we going next in this lineup? You just want to lock in a running back? Let's see.
What are we left with?
We're at 47.75 right now.
Dude, if Charles Clay plays, I think I like him.
Who?
He just had a baby. The baby game.
The baby game. You like the baby narrative?
The baby narrative. No, let's put Ladarius Green in there just to piss Charles off.
It's
all right.
It was already in my lineup, so we can move on.
All
right. Cheap. What about Darren Sproles? At 4,400, or even James Starks.
Dude, Tevin Coleman could go off. He could win you a tournament.
No, he's losing. He's losing snap counts.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he is.
No, I think he took some carries away from Freeman, and he only needs one carry to break it through.
Hey, we can say that about everyone up here, though. I don't even see Coleman. Let me see if I can find him. Search.
Where is What about Starks? He's 4,400. Jeremy Hill could be nice against the Eagles.
I like Jeremy Hill on DraftKings. I like him much more on DraftKings than I do on FanDuel.
Who is this that we're talking about?
Jeremy Hill.
Yeah, that's definitely interesting play.
What about Dion Lewis? Maybe he gets going this week in New England.
There's definitely a lot of talk about him.
Really?
Yeah. Just because Gronk's out, so they might line up 2 running backs. And with Dion Lewis being a monster that he was last year.
Dude, I know who I want to take. Well, actually, what do you guys think about Kenneth Dixon?
I haven't heard anybody talking about him.
Miami? Isn't Miami a good rush defense?
They do have a run defense. They do have a decent run defense.
You can run on them. And he catches passes. He's 3,700. If he catches 5 passes, maybe scores a TD.
Yeah.
What about Rashad Jennings?
Nah, dude.
No,
Why?
I can't do it. He had
Pittsburgh-
a primo matchup 2 weeks ago, and he just wet the bed.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, what, against Philly? Or are you talking about Cincinnati?
Was it Cincinnati? I think it was Cincinnati.
Yeah, he got 13 points. And then last week he only got
No,
7.
then that's not what I'm thinking of. Then
You talking about
I
last
played
week
him
in
recently.
Cleveland.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, Cleveland. Yeah.
Because against Chicago, he got 23 points. Whoa.
Yeah, Cleveland.
Hold on. Who's playing Chicago?
San Francisco. Hyde's a decent
Hyde.
play.
Boom. We
But
got
here's
it,
the
boys.
thing. That's so the defensive coordinator, or the old defensive coordinator for San Francisco, is now with Chicago. So he knows Kaepernick really well. So I think Hyde is going to have a better game than Kaepernick tomorrow.
I can sort of see that, but I think it's a different coach though, because Chip Kelly, like, it's just a different system there. Like, as long as he protects Kaepernick's weakness, he should be fine.
I think we should put Doug Martin in.
5,300.
I think we should do it.
What's Martin at?
57.
57. Yeah.
All right, we'll slam him. All right, so that leaves us 4,400 between 2 wide receivers and a flex. We're going deep, boys, on this one. Marcus Goodwin might randomly be good. Eddie Royal.
What about Malcolm Mitchell? We all like him, right? He's cheap. He's 3,600.
Yeah, I like. Yep.
Wow, he's only 3,600. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I'll slam him.
Look at his last 2 games too.
Well, yeah, but I mean, is that a flash in the pan? Because
No.
I don't think so. No, Gronk. Gronk's done for the season.
We're going to be running more 3 wide receiver sets too.
Yeah. Hogan's been banged up. Bennett's been banged up. You know, I think Mitchell's coming off of.
Yeah, Amidala's banged up too. He's the only healthy wide receiver they really have.
Yeah. So I like him. I think they're going to continue to give him more work.
All right. So now I feel like we need one more value guy.
What kind of salary are we looking at?
4,900.
Charles, you pick this one.
All right, let's see who I like down here.
Take your pick.
Can I make a suggestion or keep my mouth shut?
Make your
You
suggestion.
can make a suggestion.
Marquise Wilson. Meredith has looked like garbage the past couple of weeks. He's a lazy route runner. Wilson's cheap and he's getting targets.
Let's see here. Well, he got 11 looks last time.
Yeah, they were spreading the ball around. He did go off last week against the Titans.
They could do that against San Fran too. They got a weak defense.
Oh yeah.
You think Wilson's a player over Meredith?
Absolutely.
I don't know. I like Meredith. He's done me some justice from time to time. Let's see. Oh, there you go, Aguilar. Oh, your boy.
Yeah, let's put him in.
Your boy Green Beckham's down here at 3,000.
You want to do Green Beckham?
Yeah. Put DGB in there, and then maybe we can come up on somebody else.
Well, we still got a flex spot open, and that gives us 6,800.
You can put Doug Baldwin in there.
In the flex.
Mm-hmm.
Do I like that?
You like Baldwin there? I do.
I'm not enamored with him, but he's got to come back. He's got to have a better game than they did last week. What does he need to get 4x?
Let's see.
Ugh. I don't know if you're going to get that from Baldwin.
26 points.
Yeah, I mean, we want to win a GPP.
We can put Cooks there.
Yeah.
Dude, I do not like Cooks, man. I don't want to put him in.
Jesus. The hard no.
No.
Golden Tate? Nah, I feel like I'm going down the list.
What do you have a good read on Demaryius Thomas? Do you like him at all against Jacksonville?
Paxton Lynch is the starting quarterback against Jacksonville.
So
I'm not going there if I don't have to. If I don't have to go there, I'm not doing it.
We can pick up.
I don't think Trevor Siemian's a very good quarterback, man. I think that's a downgrade.
I think Trevor Siemian is garbage, but
yeah.
I mean, what is Paxton Lynch?
He's got a cannon for an arm.
Siemian's not garbage.
You're right. He's not garbage. Osweiler is garbage.
Yeah, like Siemian. Like, I mean, I'm a Broncos fan, so I'm biased, but Siemian's at least like he shows potential. I think
he's a stopgap quarterback.
Man,
yes, he is. God, you beat me to it. You beat me to it. He's an excellent placeholder for the next guy.
Well, I mean, essentially that's what he is, though, because we had him on our roster and we drafted Paxton Lynch, so. And he magically gets a foot injury, where the coach just took him in the back room and just broke his foot.
Yeah, that was messed up.
I know, right?
Where are we going here, guys?
Man, this is hard. You're not feeling Cooks.
We can put Cooks in here, and then I can just talk shit later.
No.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's let Dookie talk shit later. Because I think Cooks. Is he going to explode? I don't think so. But what compared to what other options that we have? I mean, who do you feel better about?
I mean, Doug Baldwin.
Doug Baldwin, for sure. Mark Ingram. But I mean, Allen Robinson's like an ultimate tournament play.
Mm-hmm.
Blunt. I'd rather play Sammy Watkins, dude. I'd rather play Randall Cobb. I just think the squeaky wheel narrative's funny because it's like he's going against Darius Slay. It's like, yeah, he's a squeaky wheel, so who cares that Darius Slay's going to be covering him? I don't think he does shit.
All right.
Is Slay going to shadow him, though?
Let's take him out, Let's take him out.
Is Slay going to shadow? Do you think Slay's going to shadow him, though?
I don't know if he's a shadow corner or not. Let's see. I'll find out.
Man, I don't listen to that side anymore, man. They say like this one guy's not going to shadow, and he ends up shadowing him the entire game, making me upset.
Oh, really?
That started at Julio Jones, and he only gets like 7 points.
I know.
Yeah.
To be honest, I would rather start Eifert over Brandon Cooks right there, if I could.
Let's do it, man. We'll run with the two tight end split. Yeah, cool. Let's put Eifert in there.
Well, is there a better tight end? Or is just
let's just do it, man.
Eifert's way down here.
No AJ Green, man.
We got 1,500 left over. I'd come off DGB or upgrade the defense.
Are you a fan of DGB? Like, what's going on there?
He's all right, but
salary relief. I mean, he's not a great receiver, but Cincinnati's not that great of a defense.
Yeah.
Man, I wish we could put Sproles there instead of Eifert or Eifert.
Let's put Sproles there. I'm fine with that.
I'd rather play Eifert than Sproles, man. But that's just me.
I think Sproles got a better matchup. Let's see.
I don't know.
If we take Green off, that gives us. Ooh, I love that. So
what?
We put Eifert up there. We take off. I forgot that dude's name, DGB or whatever his name is. Sanu.
Hey guys, I got to run, so I'll let you guys finish up. But it was good joining you guys for this.
All right, thanks for joining us, man.
Hopefully we stay cashing.
Yeah, dude.
All right, man.
All right.
Later,
guys.
All right. How do you feel about Mohamed Sanu?
I'm down with that.
Boom.
Let's take all the people that he wanted out now. Just kidding. All right, yeah, let's do that. So you got Eifert and Green, right?
Yes.
All right.
Definitely looks solid.
Sanu, I like Sanu. All right, $3 entry. Bam. It's in there, dude.
Boom. That's our lineup right there. What did you play? The $3 1.1 million guaranteed?
Yeah.
Nice. Get there. One time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's what we're looking at, boys and girls. Thank you for joining us. Again, my name is Charles, joined by Dustin. And we'll talk to you all later. And good luck.
Good luck, everybody.